Hi, thanks for having me today. Excited to be here again, joining you guys for a great day of soccer and a good little matchup here between the Gonzaga Bulldogs and the Cal Bears ahead of us. Ball just kicked off. Take a quick second to go over our lineups here. Starting with Gonzaga.
Bulldogs here have at 0 Lauren Town. We have Laura Chin. We have Kayla Werner at defense. Amelia Water in midfield. Olivia Lester, a midfield defender there from Las Vegas. Marissa Garcia is a forward from Rolling Heights. Erin Ewers joining there at forward. Chelsea Lee, midfielder. Amelia Severin, number 19, Paige Alexander. Number 20, Hannah Gray. And for the Golden Bears, in goal today we have Kelly McManus, who will be replacing Tegan Y there. Maya Daly at number 3. Number 12, Carly Lima, forward there, 5'10", goal scorer. Valise King, forward. Malia McMahon, number 14. Number 19, Courtney Boone, defender and co-captain. Number 22, Julia Leontini in midfield. Number 25, Campbell Carroll in midfield. Number 26, Miriam Hills, defender. Number 29, Skylar Briggs at defense. And number 39, Noelle Bonflasher.
Yeah, I mean, we're already into the action, but just some players to keep an eye out for today. Gonzaga returning senior number 11, Marissa Garcia. She plays up top for the Zags. Oh, Zags are looking to get into it early, but she was named a preseason All-West Coast Conference for this 2024 season and had an assist in their last match, although they lost 2-1 to Utah. She had the assist in that one, and last season 6th in the WCC with 9 goals and 7th in their program history in goals as well as their goalie, Lauren Town, a senior as well, second team All-WCC last year, had a strong performance in the net for the Zags. She's returning, as well as a strong back line with Lauren Chin, Michaela Werner, also second team All-WCC last year as well. So a good opponent for the Bears already. On the Golden Bears side, obviously a strong start to the season for Lima, wearing the number 12 up top. 3 goals in just 2 matches and looking to keep it going today.
Yeah, it's been a good start thus far for the Gonzaga team here. They are deep in the defensive third, the Golden Bears. Ball's being knocked around there at the top of the box. Golden Bears looking to counterattack. Ball's played out wide here.
Briggs will run that one out. Cal back line looks like they're getting tested early here.
Yeah, it's looking like just some early game, jitters and just sort of trying to feel out the opponent there. And ball is played to McMahon and back there to Town.
Interesting to see a new face in the net for Cal. That's something we haven't seen yet this season and yet for a long time. With why not making the start today. Obviously, she has that big U20 appearance with the national team coming up. So opportunity for some of the younger players here to get some minutes in a position that doesn't always have a lot of openings. So excited to see what she can do there back there today.
Yeah.
McManus is a graduate transfer from UCLA, so kind of our cross-state rival from the Bears.
Ball squared into. Ooh, it's good effort there.
Good
work.
early look. Good early look by Lima. Got her foot on a cross there by King, but just missed that upper right corner there. But hey, not a bad look this early in the game. I like that. They're slowing it down here in the back line. Let's see. Some new faces on the field for the Bears today.
Ball is brought down there, attempted to be brought down there by Gonzaga. It's number 19, Paige Alexander. Boone to King.
Let's see what Skylar can do on the width here. Lima's so good around that corner. Cal's had a lot of success kind of working around those corners with their speed from the outside backs and with Lima kind of slashing out wide. See if they look to kind of utilize more of that today, because a lot of those goals the last couple games for them have kind of come from with play coming into Lima. So you see her kind of getting on it early. It looks like we have a little shoe mishap on the sideline here.
Sport of football, what you have on your feet is important. Obviously, we call it soccer as well, but looks like McMahon is getting situated, number 14 there.
It looks like she actually is wearing 2 different cleats. I'm almost positive now. She got one pink one on the left foot and one white one on the right foot. I wonder what the choice is for that. I'm guessing it's not a style thing. They look to be 2 different shoes too, actually. Not even the same like cleat type. She might have just blown it out right there.
Free kick there, called by the referee.
She's ready in the new boots to take it. McMahon will be on that one. Let's see what she does here.
Miriam Hills there, standing over the ball, number 26, looking to curl the ball in with her left foot.
She's got a great left foot, always an asset to have on your team, and she's shown how dangerous that left foot can be. We'll see. This is a nice opportunity to whip a ball in here. Ooh, that's
a good ball.
Good.
Taking cleanly there.
Yeah.
Goalkeeper Town.
Town picks that one up, but I still think, she's getting the left foot going, but I think that could be a dangerous threat down the road, one with a little more practice for the Bears. Oh, big tackle right there with Boone and Severin. Match is off to a pretty feisty start. Ref's gonna jump in on that one. He said that's enough now.
Throw in there for Gonzaga. Looks to be taken by number 20, Hannah Gray. Ball is won there by the Golden Bears by Leontini.
Definitely physicalities of this game is kind of already showing through in this midfield play here as both teams are kind of fighting to settle. It hasn't been too much one way or the other yet, but wouldn't be surprised if this game stays close, if it gets a little chippy later on. So we'll see how that plays out. Ooh, good attempt there by Gonzaga. Something tricky, a little bit of a Meg. Couldn't quite get to it. I was waiting for a Meg call from you, Dr. Ty, but that one doesn't count if you can't get all the way through. I had to wait till the next one.
Yeah, that was a good attempt. Bowles worked on the right flank there, and you can see Gonzaga is looking to exploit that area there. Some good interplay. It looks like the ball has ricocheted off of the stomach there of the Cal midfielder, number 25, Campbell Carroll. She's recovered. The ball is crossed over and taken cleanly there by Town.
First touch of the match for her. Nice to just be able to corral that one in and start off on a clean note. Also Campbell's first start for the Bears. She's wearing the number 25, playing on the left fullback position. A freshman from Seattle, Washington. Enjoying her first couple weeks out in California and making her first start and appearance for the Bears. Pretty exciting for her.
Heels to Bonflasha.
Almost could have been something right there, but just a little bit long on the touch from Bonflasha, and Gonzaga backline will clear that out.
We're just into the 10th minute. If you have just joined us, the score is 0-0. between the California Golden Bears and the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Exciting match here between two teams looking to make a positive start to their season. You listen to the voice of Cal Soccer with Dr. Ty and Keely Roy, and we're excited to see where this match goes as Heels makes a run down the right and down the left and dodges a couple of defenders before playing the ball into the defensive third there of the Gonzaga Bulldogs, and was cut out nicely there.
Quick restart from Gonzaga on that quick foul that happened in the middle, but what a good little show of skill by Miriam Hills there. 26, playing in the midfield, which is new for her, usually an outside back.
It's a good-looking shot.
Yeah.
Ball there was actually played out wide there by number 12, Erin Ewers from Spokane, Washington. It was actually well done in the midfield. She made the ball, whipped the ball out wide, and was looking for the ball to be serviced back in.
And that was the first shot of the game for Melissa Garcia, who is one of the Gonzaga's top players and has been their lead scorer the last year, looking to go into her senior campaign. Her first shot on a left-footed in-swinger. She'll look to keep that attack coming from the right side.
Boone there to Skylar Briggs, who makes a good run and plays the ball into the feet of King, who's whipping it over.
Ooh.
Ball's taken cleanly there by Town.
The speed by these outside forwards here for Cal. King able to still get her on the corner despite kind of starting a little bit farther back there. Cross is just a little bit short on the cutback, but you can just see the energy to get in behind back lines. You have to love that if you're Coach McGuire, players that are just willing to keep working after balls even when they kind of start in that deficit. See that pressure from Lima, which resulted in a goal for her last game. I'm sure we'll see more of that as she looks to add to her goal tally today.
Skylar Briggs taking the throw for the Golden Bears. So far, we've had one shot for each team. One shot for each team. Keely, what are your thoughts there? The first 12 minutes or so, one shot each. What are your thoughts? What are you seeing?
Yeah, I think both teams have had a little bit of possession, but I don't think it's been too strong in one way or the other. Still a little bit, you can tell there's a kind of a fight in the middle to settle that ball in the middle part of the pitch. I think both teams have shown a little bit of, oh, here's Lima. Oh. I was just about to say, you know, in behind, whether that's through the center or kind of in that width area, and right there we just saw Lima sneaking in behind the back line with that speed again. That one is able to be corralled by the Gonzaga back line, but it was a little bit, they looked for a chance there that could have been an opportunity. I think Gonzaga working through that right flank, especially with Garcia, is going to be huge for them. So that is something that definitely keep an eye on. They have some great ability through her and then good experience through the back line as well. So I think it'll be a good matchup, and not surprised that it's 1-1 in shots. Both back lines have been pretty strong thus far.
Courtney Boone plays the ball in. Ball eludes both Leontini and Hills.
For only being one shot per team, had quite a few free kicks already, so refs looking to get ahead of some of the chippiness of the game early.
Spoke of both teams being early in their season. Golden Bears have one victory and one defeat. came off a loss to Santa Clara recently, but actually, I think they feeling optimistic. Keely, I don't know what your thoughts are. Have you had a chance to reflect on that match or the team where they are?
Yeah, I think. Oh, they'll look to settle it here. It got a little bit crazy, but Santa Clara is a great team, and it's always a good opportunity to play them, especially being so close by for the Bears. It's just a quick trip down to the Bay to get a really quality matchup. It always is, and so 2-1. You hate to lose any game, but I think the way they're able to hang in there and come back after going down a goal and show some real quality against a team that was ranked to finish first in this same conference, the WCC. So a good matchup for them, unlucky result, but I think a lot to build on here. A lot of new players, too, I think, to work in, and that takes a little bit of time. I mean, both teams are kind of working through some new things. They got some new players here at Cal, as well as for Gonzaga, but also Gonzaga has a new head coach.
Yep, Coach Benz, who actually happens to be a Cal alumna. I got a chance to talk to her pre-game, and she shared some insights. Hopefully, maybe some of her Cal alum teammates are listening. I know she has some notable teammates, including Alex Morgan, who's one of our teammates. But speaking of Alex Morgan, that's number 11 there, Marissa Garcia, who's nipping in as a striker there for Gonzaga, looking to exploit what was a loose pass there at the back.
Said to keep an eye out on her for a reason. She's a clinical finisher and just has an edge in the box. She wants the ball. She's not afraid to get in on it. And coming from both the left and the right side, she's already been dangerous with both feet so far. So she'll be looking, and missed out on the WCC accolades last year despite having 9 goals. So she's hungry for them this year. She's on the preseason list, so they know what they missed out on. She's back on the ball here now. Let's see what she can do. A little 1v1 action. Good defending there by McMahon. Oh no, I think that's actually.
That's Campbell.
That's
Campbell Carroll there.
Carroll there, making the most of her first start. Ooh, shot
Severin.
whipped in.
Severin do some good work there on the top of the box. Whipped the shot in. Ball bunks just in front of.
Good work by the freshman midfielder there. Hailing from Washington. Found her home at the Gonzaga. A classic pipeline. You see a lot of Washington players make the decision to stay close to home, find good fits in Gonzaga.
Similarly, you see a number of California players on the other side there,
Yep,
right?
yeah. Good mix of Southern California, Northern California. We do have one Washington player.
Seattle, Washington, Campbell Carroll.
Yeah,
Yep.
getting the start against not exactly her home team, but kind of a little bit close by.
As I talked to Coach Benz before the match, Keely, I asked her about just the soccer culture there at Gonzaga, and she, obviously many people know about the success of the basketball program at Gonzaga, but she said they're also a soccer school, that they are really well supported by the university and the community. And so I know she's excited, starting her first season there as head coach, formerly an assistant coach. So interesting, right? You have a coach in Neil McGuire who has been at Cal for, I believe, nearly 18 years. And then you have a fresh year coach, right? And they obviously they overlap. It's great to hear her admiration for her time at Cal and how the Cal experience impacted her journey to becoming a head coach.
Yeah, it's really a homecoming moment for her, being back where her soccer journey at this level started. And she played for Neil McGuire, so now having the opportunity to coach against him as the head coach of her own team, I imagine has to be such a special moment. A lot of alums in the building to cheer her on, as well as the Bears. And they mentioned that, she was on staff as the assistant at Gonzaga before being pulled up to the head coach. This is her first season as a head coach, so a huge opportunity for her to build off a really successful campaign for them last year. They had their first NCAA tournament appearance in the 2023 season since 2005. So, and they've had some good teams over the last decade, so kind of trying to rebuild into that tournament culture. And what a great way to kind of go into your head coaching position coming off of a tournament appearance with lots of returning players that now have that experience. So excited for her, and what a cool way to kind of open up her season back where it all started. Also, just a fun note that I felt like had to make it on the broadcast. I've been told that she used to sing the national anthem at Cal games when she was a player here, which is very unique. I have not heard that done ever.
That's pretty cool. She's multi-talented.
Truly. I would love if I had played with someone just pre-game, we're warming up. She goes, okay, guys, got to go real quick. Get ready for that. She's out there in the center, uniform on. Love it.
Now, it would be a real talent if she could sing the national anthem one day and then coach the team. Maybe that might happen in Gonzaga at some point. What do you think?
I think she should do it just one time, just to say, what a unique
Sorry,
thing.
Keely, this is danger here. Garcia is through, and there was some tussling there in the box. That was Garcia, if I can believe that we're getting that right. And Garcia, I can see there, Paige Alexander. I believe that's number 19. Alexander, who looked to be through and was shielded off there by McMahon. Keely, what do you think? What did you see there?
Yeah, good look. That's a good look there. I mean, you're right in on the box, has a shot. McMahon does a great job just getting on her hip and really misdirecting her, making that a tough shot and keeping out of foul trouble, because that's an easy place for a center back to want to reach in or reach in from behind even, and that's, almost always going to be end in the result of a penalty kick. So great defending by McMahon there. So calm under pressure. The sophomore plays with a lot more composure than her years.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Alexander agreed. She thought that maybe she had been fouled there, but most strikers, if you're a striker and you're in the box there, you're gonna hope for a call, or at least maybe
you have to go for
a different perspective.
You have to, yeah. And I mean, I think there was some contact for sure, but it looked to be as clean as you can possibly get in a situation like that. But a good opportunity for Alexander there.
Yeah, soccer is a contact sport.
It is.
And in addition to speed and guile, strength is also something that's needed. And as my coaches would say, get your wings out. You got to, this looks like a interesting opportunity there as Nima is making her way through.
That speed there, you really can't play with that. You see the Gonzaga back line, though, they're trying to shield that out to have Town come pick that up. But with Lima's speed, you either got to clear that, I think, off the foot or get Town out earlier, because you do not want to leave a ball kind of sitting at the edge of the box with Lima running at you at full speed, because she will often be able to cut the corner and get to those. So Gonzaga able to luckily clear that one away, avoid any real trouble. We've seen a little bit from the Cal offense so far. See what they can continue to build.
See the communication there between two seniors, Boone and Lima. Boone signaling to Carly to come to the ball, and Boone playing into her feet.
Yeah, you can see that veteran leadership from that large senior class Cal has, and just last home game, Boone and Lima were able to combine for a goal which ended up being the game winner. So, you see these players just trying to continue to build off each other, and that leadership goes so far in helping create more opportunities.
Ball played out wide, looking to exploit and get a good crossing. That's actually a good cross, dangerous cross. Ball's at the top of Von Flasher, shooting. Wow, defended there by number 20, Hannah Gray, who was helpful to our goalkeeper and deflecting that one off for a corner.
That's a great defensive effort by Gonzaga there, and a good opportunity for the Bears there. On that first one, you see Carroll getting around the left flank, able to cross that in. King's almost there. She kind of gets twisted up with the back line. Then it goes back out there. Oh, another ball in. Oh, Cal's knocking on the door. Definitely some opportunities. I mean, even on that second opportunity right before this one, that ball bounced out to Bonflash at the top of the box. She gets a good rip. That looked to be on target. If that didn't end up on the head of the Gonzaga back line, that could have easily been definitely on frame, potentially a goal. That had some heat on it. That's a tough one to take to the head at a close range like that. You see that bravery in the box there. Do whatever it has to take to get that out.
Yeah, a little courage there.
Oh, most definitely.
You see, just the game is some physical moments where the players are not shying away from tackles, which is a good thing. You want to, this again, it's a contact sport, and you want to play with control, but you also have to be able to use your body at times to position yourself. And Briggs is doing that even now. Good one-touch play. Good movement. King trying to stay onside. Leontini wisely holding up the ball and then finding King again.
Good move
Whipping
there
the ball
by
in for
King.
game by King. That's a good cross. Good cross there, Keely. What do you think? I mean, when you think about the angle which she was facing and then being able to whip it over, that takes some skill, yeah?
It does. I really like what I'm seeing from King today. She has really showed an improvement in her ability to be elusive, getting around the corner, using her speed to really benefit her. I think there, you see her checking down, and then she realizes, I got some space behind me. Spins on that one. Perfect decision. Allows her to use that speed to her advantage to kind of break around the corner. I think she's already had quite a few dangerous crosses, and that one she really makes sure to get her hips around, kind of puts that in a opportune area for the Bears to get on it, and they're haven't been able to finish one yet, but I see something coming starting from the wing play. I really do. They continue with that.
A lot of space there on the right flank. King is looking confident.
Yes.
Ball there to Boone. Boone loses the ball there. Boone confidently makes that tackle inside the box, going to ground. You have to be confident there and accurate, because if you're not, that would be a penalty if you miss the ball and get to the defender. But Boone there was able to the task.
Substitution out of the game, number 13, Belize King. In the game, number 8, Alexis Wright.
Cal makes her first sub of the day, bringing in Wright.
Alexis Wright is a senior, 5'7" senior.
Another foul here. This one go to the Bears. I will say quite a lot of calls already early into this game. I think we've seen more free kicks this game than we've seen thus far this season. Good opportunity for teams to get some practice on their set play work. Most of them have been short on both sides, though, just continuing to build off these. Still early on, so there's not too much of a rush to get forward yet.
Ball played through the midfield, through Leontini to Bonflasher. Bonflasher to Heels. Heels now looking to take on her defender down the left flank, plays it back to Bonflasher. Bonflasher to Leontini. Leontini to Lima, who beats her defender and scoring. That's good work by. That's good work by Lima.
So dangerous around that right corner. We've been talking about that right flank all day. This time it's Lima now. She just shifted out to the right wing. Oh, this one will be off.
Lima was offside there.
But this right flank has been such a successful spot for the Bears thus far. Started with King, now Lima's shifted over to be on the right flank, and you see her getting around the corner again, whipping balls in. I think for the Bears, just getting one or two more runners, maybe someone coming across the front post there to see if they can just flick something in, because been a lot of dangerous opportunities. Just got to get a foot on one of those, and that could be the difference here.
I anticipate, Keely, that there's someone watching, maybe relatively new to soccer, who doesn't know why Lima was offside in that last play. Can you explain the offside rule to somebody who just doesn't know what that is? Help them out.
Well, we hope we have lots of viewers from all the sports. Always encourage everyone to come join us. Soccer's for everybody. But yeah, your back line here is setting that offside line, and a lot of senior experience in this Gonzaga line, so you know they have a tight line. And then Lima just is getting in behind that line before the ball played. She's got to wait for that ball to be played before she can run past those last defenders. So she's just a little bit foot over there, so flag goes up on that one. But they're always going to be pushing the line. This Cal front line is known to stay on the edge and try to really push the limit, really. But Lima's so fast sometimes. Talking to her, I said, you could start back a couple yards. You'll probably still beat them to the ball. No need to pressure too much, but you have to love the energy of someone who is excited to get in behind the lines, and you see a lot of that with the Scout team. Oh, here we go.
Right, trying to get in behind the lines herself. Keep the pressure on. Alexis right there. Number 8 just came on there, replacing Belize King, and Wright was had to put her under, putting a little pressure there on the defender. And the defender was able to the task, able to be able to knock the ball out into touch and get some reinforcements back as Gonzaga continues to defend.
Seen a little bit of a shift in the last couple minutes here. We're coming into the 30th minute, and Cal's had a little bit more attack and a little bit more of the possession at this kind of second half of the first half here, that is. Interesting to see, yeah.
We're actually 30 minutes in. For those who, again, joined a little later, the match is at 0-0. It's actually still no goals and really no, besides maybe one clear opportunities. I think it's been some half-ish chances, right? We talked about half chances last time, but a match that's been well played. You can anticipate a goal at any time, but it hasn't really been a lot of goal-mouth action.
Yeah, only 3 shots so far. I think there's been a lot of good offensive build where getting the ball outside, getting the ball in the box, but haven't really quite got a ton of shots off yet. But you can be sure there is more shots coming. This Cal offense is pretty relentless at the moment, continuing to put a lot of pressure on the back line of Gonzaga here, both attacking side and defensively. Gonzaga's looking to build out here. They haven't gotten into their half too much. They still are waiting to get Garcia on the ball more here.
It's a good touch, beautiful touch, taking out the left foot. Lovely, lovely touch, and continuing on. Amazing run there.
That's Garcia right there. You're seeing some of that dribbling in action.
Little flick on there, well done by number 19. Paige Alexander, we've called her name before. That is a good tackle, a timely tackle. It looks like that's number 22. Again, Leontini, who has done well in the midfield, but you need midfielders who can also defend, and she tackled well there, Keely.
She's known for her defensive abilities, kind of playing most of her career at that 6 role, so we see some of that veteran experience in the 6, coming in, making a clean tackle on an opportunity that could have been a really good chance for Gonzaga had they gotten that ball whipped in. They'll look to build on off the corner here. This is good service. Ooh, ball's loose in the box here. Not a bad cross to start off their corner kick attempt there. We see McManus starting to get a little more comfortable, a couple more touches on the ball here in her first appearance for the Bears.
Looks like there was a substitution as well. If Alexis Parker, a forward, 5'10" forward, senior there from Westmont, Illinois, who came on in place of Lauren Chin. And Parker was right in the action there on that corner. It looked like she was in the scrum there, trying to see if she could maybe make a first touch and an early goal.
Yeah, looking to make an impact right away. Seeing a little bit from Garcia here. So dicey on the ball, on the dribble. Known for both her scoring abilities and her ability to create just on the dribble. They're looking to get her more of the ball. Just seen moments of it. Haven't really seen her get a ton of touches yet. You notice she's kind of dropping in a little bit more, eager to get on the ball more. Gonzaga's kind of struggled to build out and really get their forwards solid opportunities. So you have to imagine they're looking to try to clear their lines maybe and just get into their half more than they are at the moment. That pressure from Lima, though, no joke. Ooh, good tackle there from Briggs. Just like you've said, everyone, both sides today, definitely been on it to get on the ball. Ooh. Oh, almost something there.
Ball was actually, in Bermuda, we called it a dummy, where you step over the ball and let it run through.
Number 2, Asha McGlynn For number 26,
That was almost something tricky there.
Yeah.
I think that's what Gonzaga's been missing. It's just a little bit of that flair that they are kind of known to have.
And the way it flowed, I'm not sure if it was intentional in that one. It looked like an unintentional dummy,
No,
but it
not
almost
sure,
worked,
but it
except
worked,
for
yeah.
you know, Boone covering there and sweeping around as
Yeah.
good center defenders do.
Yeah, definitely, you know, in those moments you see Gonzaga starting to kind of show a little bit of that creativity and get some of their players on the ball dribbling. You're starting to see more of what their attack can do and asking the Cal back line to do a lot more. So I think for them, you have to try to just keep building that and keep putting Cal under pressure so they aren't able to build offensively so much. Oh, here they go.
Lovely turn there by
See it a lot more by Garcia.
Marissa Garcia. Garcia is
getting
dictating play
comfortable.
now. Garcia is dictating play, moving from left to right and looking willing to take on defenders. She is one to watch.
Yeah, it looks like they dropped her into the midfield there. She was playing out on the right wing originally, but looks to be playing more in the attacking mid now position now, which smart move by the Gonzaga staff. Get her on the ball more. She's already shown kind of what she can do and creating opportunities. She'll probably have some more opportunities in that more central area.
It looks like Coach Neil McGuire has made a slight adjustment to his formation,
Yep.
bringing Carly Lima out on the wide on the right.
Yep.
For Alexis Wright going more central.
And then Asha McClin comes in on that left side for Hills. She'll get her first couple minutes of the day.
Looks like they got a little spray on the ground there, Keely.
Yeah.
They didn't have that when I was playing, Keely. You know, you
I
just
know.
but the referee spraying.
I haven't seen it yet today, so
little
I was kind of
spray. Okay.
surprised.
Oh,
I was
you
like,
got-
okay, we're official out here.
You got a little spray there. You know, that's in case of those who watch, you have to be 10 yards away from where the ball is placed to where the defender stands, and ball is whipped in. Now this is a good-looking
Ooh,
cross. Good-looking
that
cross and a
is.
good header. Good attempt.
Yeah, good look by Gonzaga there. Just good service, flighted in, got a head on it, just outside that post there. Their one goal in the season, which they got last game, and their 2-1 loss versus Utah came off a set piece, off a corner, whipped in by Garcia. And so they'll look to kind of keep building on those set pieces, and I'm sure that's part of their game plan today. Uh-oh, that's gonna got a little bit of a hold out there. I wasn't quite sure who was holding up who. The call's gonna go for the Bears.
Referee
But-
blew the whistle there prior to the sort of ending of the tussle there. It was
Yeah.
both players were committed.
Tussle is indeed, I think, the right word. It was such a combination. I actually couldn't really see where the ball was and where one person was and the other. I wasn't sure which way that call was going to go when he blew the whistle. I was waiting actually just to see what he was going to say. But Bears will take that one for sure.
Some fancy footwork by Lima, showing that she has speed, but she also has some moves. And Lima's here
She
on the
does,
right,
yeah.
probably going to use a little bit of that speed, whipping up another good cross over. Wright wasn't able to sort of bring that down. It was awkwardly landed for her, but she did her best. McLean looking to defend.
That Cal right side, so dangerous. We keep talking about it, but it's such a threat. Just continuing to get in behind that back line. Good to see a little bit more from Leontini on the attacking side. Some good skills showed in the center there to kind of work the ball up in combination with Lima. Oh,
Nicole Parker's name on the offensive there, but Parker also showed some good defending, and Asha McLean is doing some good work there on both sides of the pitch, this time offensively. Good work by McLean to cross the ball over.
yeah, you're seeing a lot of Leontini back in the mix. Lima seeing some new faces with McClin kind of getting around the left side now. If you're Cal, I think you're happy with the opportunities you're creating here. You know, the ball's been in the box quite a bit. It's just that last action, I think, is kind of where they just need a little bit more patience and maybe just a little more, even maybe not impatience, just a little bit more aggressiveness to just really get in there. But knocking on the door.
Good turn there and acceleration. Good run. Space opening up on the left. Sprayed nicely out wide to number 17. That's Abby Cecilia. Who picked up the ball there. Saw an opening to have a shot. Chose to power that one there with her left foot. Going just wide.
Yeah, that all kind of started with number 13, Chelsea Lee. She brings that up from the center, been playing that 6 role, wearing the captain's armband. You can see her communicating a lot there, kind of taking on that leadership position. And she's been really good, kind of helping them move the ball around the back, but also see a little bit of her getting forward now. I actually, small world, I actually played against her this summer. I thought I recognized her from somewhere. We had a WPSL semifinal matchup, and she marked me because she looks so familiar. Great player, though. Really calm on the ball. Something you always want in a 6, someone who's calm and composed, can spray the ball. She's got good ability to just spring the ball throughout the field. But I was like, it makes sense because the team was from Spokane. So, small world.
Out of the game, number 3, Maya Daly. In the game, number 4, Reese
Doherty. She is a Spokane local, so that's her hometown. She played club out there and then semi-pro and then now college as well. So really, I'm sure a star in the soccer community in Spokane, no doubt.
Inquiring minds want to know who won the match and the head-to-head with her. Did she?
I'm sad to report that we did lose the match.
Okay, here's the good ball. It's danger! Ooh. Good work there on the right side there by the Bulldogs. The ball was crossed over. And it actually was deflected slightly and just going outside the left post there, or the right post. Your left, our right.
Yeah. If you're 22 Alexis Parker, I think you want that one back. She was right there. Maybe just she could make her body just a couple inches longer. That's a goal for sure. But what a dangerous opportunity. That just skidded right through the inside of the 6. Keeping the Cal back line on their toes. They cannot sleep on this offense.
Definitely a warning shot there.
Yeah.
We're into the 42nd minute, about 3 minutes to go. And for those who know soccer, a lot of times goals happen before and after restarts, leading into halftime, and sometimes you get a little fatigue and right out of the restart, coming out of half. And so that was a chance there that the Gonzaga Bulldogs would have liked to have seen go in.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Most definitely. I mean, you can see they're starting to feel more comfortable. You're seeing a lot more from their offense. Some of that creativity is coming into play. And that's the one thing the score sheet doesn't always reflect. That didn't result in a shot. So they still have one shot on the half. But I would say that was their best chance by far, regardless of not getting a shot off, just the location of where that ball went through. Definitely a very, very close opportunity that easily could have been a goal. So
that's Chelsea Lee. Nips in there and takes the ball, steals it. Chelsea Lee also looks swift on her feet, speed on her feet, Keely.
Yeah, there's definitely some really talented 1v1 abilities here on this Gonzaga squad, and it's nice to be able to see them have that creativity. And you see
right there. You see it again.
You love when a team you can tell is allowed that creativity when they have that 1v1 matchup to really go for it. I think that's, in my opinion, one of the most exciting aspects of the game as a fan, is just watching players create in those moments, show a little bit of that skill, a little bit of trickery. So seen a little bit of that with Lee and with Garcia as well, and I think that's kind of where a lot of their chances have come from, are some moments of skill and then getting a service in or a shot. So this one here leads to a good opportunity with the free kick.
Lee is a Spokane, Washington, Gonzaga prep, Spokane shadow product. Now number 19 is standing over the ball and whipping it over. That's Paige Alexander. Counter-attack opportunity potentially.
Both teams look hungry to get one here before the end of the half. Just a couple minutes to play. Love to go. Everyone wants to go into the half up a goal. Let's see if someone can make something happen here. Cal's had a lot of the possession and a lot of the attack thus far, but it's kind of slowed down for them these last couple minutes, and we've seen in that kind of as it slowed down, Gonzaga really picked up the pressure up top and has
McLean looking. Ooh.
That's gonna Definitely going to be a foul on that one. Looks like she'll get up, though, so she'll be okay.
1 minute remaining in the half.
I think a theme that I see, Keely, I don't know your thoughts on this, but there isn't any shying away of from tackles.
Yeah, no, it's been an aggressive game so far, 0-0. It's still so early, but I do agree it's had some chippy moments, which is something you're used to seeing later in a game when it's deadlock, but it's pretty early. We've heard the whistle quite a bit today. It has been a commonplace noise on the field, so we'll see if something can. There's a lot of free kicks. We have another one right here. See if someone can get something out of one of these. There's been a lot, so. Ooh, dangerous ball here.
10, 9, 8, 7.
Cal
6,
feeling thankful, I'm
5,
sure, to get that one
4,
cleared out as the countdown
3,
for the half
2,
begins. That's
1,
could have been a really
0.
a good opportunity, but
And the score
just cleared out
after
away.
half, it is Cal 0, Gonzaga 0.
And that's the end of the first half. Score is 0-0. Golden Bears have had one eager to get on with the second half. Keely, what are your thoughts as we transition to the second half?
Yeah, going into the half, 0-0. Some good opportunities for both teams. Last 45 here to make it happen, so we can only imagine that both sides are looking to get some opportunities and put one in the back of the net. Be interested to see if Cal continues that attack on that right flank. That right side's been so dangerous. The speed and athleticism of both King and Lima, right foot dominant players, just have been great around getting around the edge and has been very dangerous for the Bears. We'll look for more of that and see what the Gonzaga side brings for us as well. They've had some crafty little plays coming out of the midfield. Garcia, Lee on the ball. Lee's back on the ball now. So we'll see. I think there's definitely tons of opportunities. It's just like we keep talking about that last touch, last finish, last pass.
Corner kick, Gonzaga.
Gonzaga having now their second corner kick of the match. First of the second half. Corners being taken there. Right-footed in-swinger.
Dangerous ball there, just really dropped right in on the near post. Cal's able to clear that one out off the foot of, looked like Lima maybe, dropping in. The Zags' lone goal of the season so far did come off a corner, so they've shown they can be dangerous in that area. Cal did concede a quarter in their last home match against UCSD, so something that likely could be on the scout for both teams.
Cal actually conceded a goal off of a corner in both of their first two games, actually, Keely. So something to watch here as the second half continues. Daly playing the ball. It's cut out nicely there, and Gonzaga looking to turn the screws a bit here. You hear the loud call there from the goalkeeper saying no shot, no shot. And her defense led there by Skylar Briggs, obliged. No shot taken, and I'm thinking the goalkeeper was pleased with that.
I have to agree on that one. Always want to start off the first half with a clean sheet as long as possible. See a little bit from Lima working into the second half. Here's Lee trying to build for Gonzaga again. She's been impactful in that first half. See what she can do in the second.
Counter attack there. You saw the speed there of the Gonzaga player. Looks like tough to see the number. I think that's number maybe 13. Testing my 2020 vision there, Keely.
Right.
I think that's number 13. Chelsea Lee.
Yep. I think so as well.
Actually, that's number 19.
19.
That's Alexander. Paige Alexander.
We see Cal go long here, which we haven't seen a ton from them this match yet. Lima making the most of those long legs, trying to chase, put some pressure on the back line. Gonzaga's been handling that offensive pressure from Cal pretty well thus far.
Maya Daly closed there to make the tackle. Lauren Chin taking the throw.
See Alexis Wright, wearing number 8 for the Bears, starting the second half on that left wing. Some serious speed in that Cal front line with King, Alexis, and Lima.
It's a ball whipped in there, and it could be a finish, and it's there! Go, 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 Golden Bears! Alexis Wright with her first goal of the season, assisted by Valise King, who squared the ball over for Wright to tuck it home.
Goal from Cal's number
Leading to a
8,
one-goal
Alexis
lead
Wright.
for the Golden Bears.
Assisted
We've
by
been
number
talking about that
13,
right flank
Valise
all day.
King.
No surprise, that play starts out on the right side. King able to get around the corner, whip in a great ball. The Zag keeper is not able to get a hand on it, kind of comes across her line, and Wright, quick to get in the box, able to tap that one in and put the Bears ahead.
That was a good finish there by Wright, ably assisted by King, who looked pleased. But now the Bulldogs looking to equalize quickly. Good shot there.
Yeah.
Well saved.
You know, you just concede a goal. Best thing you can do, just start getting back into the attack. Get a shot off there. Good way to kind of rebound in the immediate moment.
That was a nutmeg for number 25. And playing the ball into Lima, who's going to use her speed into the box.
Good defensive work there by number 4.
Carly Lima did a lot there, didn't
Werner.
she? Speed, slide tackle, back on her feet.
Yep.
You know, and then Vince the throw. Wow.
She's known for really that all-around work ethic combined with an amazing athleticism that allows her to really just do so much on and off the ball. And the hard work she puts in, she's willing to do it all, really. Been a valuable asset for Cal her last 3 years and already this season with 3 goals.
Throw in for the Golden Bears, Campbell Carroll. Squeeze there by the Golden Bears, winning the ball back. Referee has seen something. Looks like he's taking out a yellow card. Looks like giving a little talking to the defender there, to the midfielder there.
It's going to be a yellow.
Looks like to Lauren Chin.
First yellow card of the match there.
Yellow card has been shown to Gonzaga's number 7, Amelia Warta.
Correction, number 7, Amelia Warta.
Cal substitution. Out of the game, number 14, Malia McMahon. In the game, number 2, Oscar McGlynn. Asha.
Interesting switch up here for Cal. They're going to take out McMahon from center back and put in McLean out wide. So it looks like Briggs might be moving into the center there. And a good opportunity for Cal around the 10 yards outside the box.
Ball's played. This is danger.
Oh.
What a ball. What a ball. What a creative free kick there. That could have easily have been finished.
Tricky little play on that free kick there for Cal.
Good tackle.
You see Leontini looks like she's going to serve that one in and then just kind of not short, but just whips it on the ground right inside that, in between the wall and the lineup of players. And Lima's speed almost able to get there, and it just slides through for a Gonzaga kick.
Yeah, that was close. That was a really good set play. You can tell that they worked on that one, and it almost worked.
Yeah, definitely some coordination on that. You know that had to be practiced quite a few times beforehand and almost got the result they wanted there. Not backing down on this attack, though. You continue to see them putting pressure defensively, trying to win balls back and get involved off the counterattack.
Keely, for fans who are less familiar with the set play, I know we use that term, but give a bit more context when you think about the way that teams prepare for those special moments, whether it be a free kick or a corner.
Set plays are such a big part of soccer, really. It's those moments where a foul is called, whatever it may be, the ball is stopped, which is the only time the ball is stopped in play permanently, where the whole play is stopped by the ref. It will then go off of the whistle from there. And that can look like a corner, a free kick. A free kick's just going to be anywhere throughout the field. And then inside the box, fouls that happen in the 18. That's the well-known penalty kick. That went outside the box, so that's just a free kick. And, you know, a lot goes into creating those plays. Often you just whip a ball in, but often not.
This is a good-looking shot. Good-looking shot there by Amelia Warter. She put her laces through that one.
She's come out striking in the second half. Didn't see too much of her in the first half. The midfield sophomore from Vancouver, Washington, played at Portland Thorns Academy. Didn't get really good chance in the first half, but second half she's made the most of it. This is already her second shot opportunity, and that quick release.
Yeah, that's a good looking shot.
Really showing a threat.
Good looking shot. Maybe to the left or to the right, and we probably would have given the goalkeeper a bit more trouble. Yep. But the Belize King is looking to do more damage there on the right flank. Good cross. Ably cleared out though by the Bulldogs, who are looking to counterattack. Marshalling through the midfield. Ball is played out wide to Marissa Garcia, who we know from the first half is
this could be an opportunity right here.
Player.
They've got some numbers. Ooh, just mishit. She wants that one back for sure. Try to whip that in with the left, and every once in a while they'll just swing out on you, and that one's definitely a goal kick for the Bears, no doubt. But you see little bits and pieces of that crafty Gonzaga front line. Exciting to watch. Now Cal will look to get their moment. I think something interesting to point out is the differences between these two front lines and their style and makeup. I feel like you're seeing a little bit of a different style here. Cal, lot more size and athleticism in their front line, really looking to get in behind, push the areas to really get the forwards running, versus Gonzaga, a little bit smaller profile on their players for the most part, and coming a lot off the dribble, check down play. They want the ball at their feet and trying to dribble and then get people kind of just into the width, but mostly to feet. So a little bit stylistically different. Both have been fairly effective. Obviously, Cal leading 1-0, so maybe slightly more effective on their side, but always makes for an interesting matchup to see a little bit of different styles and types of players.
Headed there by Daly, who placed the ball into the feet there. Number 22, Miantini. Cal maintain a little possession here. Bulldogs looking to win it back. And they do, except short. Quick interception there, and then lost the ball.
Gonzaga substitution in the game, number 12, Aaron Ewers. Out of the game, number 19, Paige Alexander.
Great touch. Wonderful work. That's beautiful play. That's great play. And that's good goalkeeping as well. Ball floated in across there from left to right. Goalkeeper there, Kelly McManus, was quick off her line to go and sweep up the ball there before any further danger.
But bold, but good decision there by McManus, the goalkeeper for the Bears, to come out for that ball pretty far out on the left side of her box, but smart decision to come out there, help out the back line. Able to slide out and grab that one away from Garcia. Now the Bears back in the attack. Relentless in this pressure they've been putting on the Gonzaga back line.
Some good interplay there between Lima and Wright. Didn't quite come off, but you see some questions being asked there of the Gonzaga defense, and in this instance, the Gonzaga defense answered in the affirmative that they could defend that, but questions being asked on both sides, really, with some teasing balls that you saw early on from the Bulldogs, and now the Bears doing likewise in the second half.
Yeah. See the Bears continuing to look to attack, and now this is Gonzaga's moment again. Number 7, Huerta.
That's a good-looking ball. That's a goal.
That's a goal.
Go, 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 go! Bulldogs. That's a beautiful goal. Beautiful goal. A glancing header.
Goal from number 12,
Looping.
Aaron
Ewers.
Number 14, Amelia Severn.
Aaron Ewers, we've heard her name a little bit on the call tonight, and comes up big with a header that she just glances into the right post. Great control with the head there to place that where she does. Makes it almost impossible for McManus to even try to get a play on that with the placement of where that ball lands.
That was an excellent finish. It was a glancing, looping header, right? I mean, there was a lot to do there. The art of heading. The art of heading is truly that, an art, and she gets an A on that for me. Well, I don't know about you, Keely.
That's an A for sure. Heading is a lot more complex than it looks. We'll tell you from the booth. It's definitely an art for those who can master it, and that was a master class right there. Their last goal also came off a header, so they're doing something right over there in that department, and a good finish and good build-up play as well. Good cross to kind of put that right on her head and away from the Cal back line, and now knotted up at 1-1 here at Edwards Stadium.
From our angle, from the time that it left her head, you knew that the goalkeeper wasn't getting to that. It was angled well. It was looping. It was well placed. Right? It was. You know, sometimes it's not just about power. She really wasn't about power on that one. It was about placement and really the flight of her header.
Yeah, that's a great point you bring up. That ball is really not too powerful. It's just the placement makes it impossible to get, and the way that it, kind of changed direction on her head. A great finish and a great timing for the Zags, bringing them back up equal coming into the 60th minute.
Scores are notched up at 1-1. If you just joined us, you are in for an exciting final 30 minutes. Score 1-1 after an equalizer by Ewers. We just scored there in about the 55th minute or so, equalizing after Alexis Wright opened the scoring for the Golden Bears.
Yeah, definitely made this one a more interesting one with that goal, bringing it back level. Anyone's game. And the difference maker has really proved to be, from that wing play, balls crossed in. Both goals scored off of balls that originated in that outside area, crossed into the center.
I mean, prior to that goal, we mentioned the back and forth and how the game was sort of flowing, and you could see, ooh, this is danger.
Oh, that's right.
What a shot. What a shot. Leontini with the left-footed curl. Woo.
That was impressive off the left foot. She got quite the strike on that, just out of nowhere almost, too. It was quiet there. Ball kind of popped back out to her, and outside the box, she decides to rip that one, and that she did. That'll get deflected out for a Cal corner. Good opportunity. Love to see that by her.
Great technique on that curling that foot out of nowhere. And I'm not sure if Leontini is a left-footed player, but you know she was able to whip that with both feet. A left-footed shot. That's an excellent shot there. Asking questions of the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and another
danger.
corner.
This is danger.
Oh.
It's there. Ooh, it's not.
Wow, that goes off the post, across the goal line, and out. You don't see that often. That pretty much crossed the entire line of the goal. It rolled right along the... It actually looked like it hit almost that inside right post and bounced across, but able to be cleared off the line by the Gonzaga back line. That really rolled almost right across the line from this angle is what it appears to be.
Leontini had one with her left and
one
one with her right off of the corner. That one looked from my angle to be going in, and it almost did. Inside the post, bonks just off the line there and out the other way. If you're a Golden Bears fan, you're frustrated, but if you're a Bulldog fan, you're grateful. Really, really, really good action here.
The post is such a blessing or a curse in this game, and we were on our toes when we saw that one coming off that great shot she had with the left, then hits the right in-swinging corner, and it's almost a goal straight off of the corner. And I thought I was going to hear a go. Not quite. Good thing we held back for a second there. I was ready to go. But Gonzaga back line, feeling lucky for the post, able to clear it out, and they'll try to build on their own play here. It's an exciting match so far. Here's Lima keeping it.
Good tackle.
That'll be picked back up by Gonzaga. Oh, getting a chance to see Warta.
Heels cleaning up there in the middle of the pitch. She may be listed as a defender, but she looked like a 6 on that one. Mopping up a play there to help to reignite another attack by the Golden Bears, who are coming down the right flank there with Asha McLean. Leontini in a similar place to where she whipped in the other ball. This time it's Kalinja. Ooh, what a save by the goalkeeper.
Oh, it's still in the box. Let's see a good clearance there to get that out by the Gonzaga back line. And whoa, how close has Cal been? They are knocking on the door right now. That time it's Lima. That ball just pops out right in front of her and gets a good contact on it, and able Gonzaga keeper there. Town able to get a body part on that and keep that out of the back of the net. I thought that one was for sure going in. Another really close opportunity.
I think Town would have been disappointed with it because it really was a deflection, or she didn't handle the cross cleanly. But then she ably spread herself wide to be able to deny Lima, who pounced.
And Lima has been so dangerous in that area, cleaning up balls in and around the goal. Very aggressive, try to get balls in the back of the net. Already had a goal like that this season.
Miriam Hill's whipping the ball over. Well taken there. This time, no chances of any additional action there. She handled that one and said, I'm not going to let you do that again. Cleaned it up nicely.
Town made sure to get her hands on that one and bring that one in. Gonzaga back line takes a much needed break as they are able to get into their own half now.
It's good work by Gonzaga there down the left flank, knocking the ball back into the center of the pitch.
Could be an opportunity
maintaining
to get a
possession.
shot off here.
McLean seeking to win the ball back. Cow on their heels a little bit. Ball whipped in. Back to King, who makes a nice touch there and finds Lima. Lima sprays it wide to right, who's
look at that
looking to
speed
pass
on
it back
Lima
to
getting
Lima.
into the back line. She is so quick, just beat 3 players out into the width from the center of the pitch.
That's good defending there by the Bulldogs. He not only got the tackle, but won the ball for a throw. That's Lauren Chin. Chin, a Seattle, Washington native. Eastside FC.
She's been a strong part of this Gonzaga back line, was a WCC all-conference team nomination last season. Coming back this year to hold down that right fullback position. And she has her hands full between Wright and Lima right there. A lot of speed and athleticism and strong desire to get around the corner that she's kind of had to deal with all game. Oh. Oh,
Ooh.
my.
That was a cross-come shot.
A unique look there from Hill. Wasn't sure if that was a cross or a shot, but ended up bouncing off of the crossbar. It looks like Town thought that was going over potentially, backed up, able to make sure that that does indeed go off the crossbar, but it's back in play. No Cal players around. Gonzaga was able to clean that up. It's been exciting.
I mean, I must admit, the flight of that ball actually deceived me. I saw it, but I thought it was sort of, you know, innocuous. It wasn't going to do anything. It was just going to sort of float over. But, and then maybe the goalkeeper thought likewise, and it sort of dropped on top of the post. That was close.
Yeah, she's not too far outside the half when she decided to kind of put a strike on that, and had a very unique kind of curving flight, came down, dipping a little bit, almost a goal-scoring opportunity. I think they actually counted that as a shot since it did hit the frame. 7 shots now for Cal. That left foot, we've talked about it before. She can be really dangerous there. Chin showing some composure for the Gonzaga back line there. They're holding it down despite some interesting looks from Cal as well. They're throwing a little bit of everything at them.
It's a good-looking crowd here today. Early kickoff, and folks are enjoying this afternoon sun. If you have joined us in the second half, you've seen lots of action. If you missed the first half, you would have missed an exciting, tussling, sort of physical game at times, some guile on display. But now here in the second half, we're really into the business end of the match with about 20 minutes to go. And if you don't know the name, Marissa Garcia, keep an eye on her for the Bulldogs. She is fast on her feet and looking to help to exploit the Golden Bears defense, and Golden Bears is seeking to do likewise. Trouble.
Good touch there by McManus, the Cal keeper wearing 00 to just tip that one over the crossbar. We've seen a lot of long-range shooting today. If we looked at the stats, you would see shots kind of all over the map for both teams. That one's coming around looks like 30 yards out from the Zags. That'll go out for a corner for them. A lot of corners, some long-range shots, some crosses. Getting a wide range of looks on goal today, keeping both keepers on their toes.
Yeah, Cal defending that one with intentionality. You know, they've given up a couple of goals off of corners already this season.
Cal in the game, number 32, Kenley Whitaker, replacing number 8, Alexis Wright.
They had a look like you were not going to score on this one. But that was good defending there by Briggs. Belize King now.
In the meantime, Cal made a substitution, bringing on freshman Kenley Whitaker, wearing number 32. The freshman forward hails from Wilsonville, Oregon, where she attended Wilsonville High School and is making her debut for the Bears today. And she's looking to get in right and early on that left corner. That'll be out for a Cal throw-in. So, way to be aggressive in her start for the Bears. Seeing some new, fresh faces on the field. One of those right now on the ball, Alex Kloss, came into the match a little bit ago in the midfield for the Bears.
This could be an opportunity. Neiman looking for some space and shooting. Ow! Out of little, almost became much, with Lima turning and firing quickly. Ball beating everyone, including the near post, but that asks questions.
Yeah, Lima's been so dangerous this season thus far, including today. Got to see some different sides of her game. We see her a lot playing behind the lines, but right there we see her on the hold-up play, able to make a really crafty spin and get a quick shot off from distance. She currently leads the ACC in goals, tied for first with 3 other players with 3 goals in 2 games this far. She'll look to add to that total today. Also sitting second in shots with 11. Added quite a few today already. She might have just moved herself up to first in shots.
This looks menacing for the Bulldogs. 4-on-4.
Here's Warta again. Cal's not able to clear it out, kind of giving Gonzaga opportunities to kind of work back into the offense here. Seen some good work from Warta today. We didn't see her in the first half, but second half, she's been a difference maker, no doubt. Wearing the number 7, playing in the midfield, the sophomore from Vancouver, Washington. Really shown a lot of attack for Gonzaga that they kind of were missing a little bit of at times in the first half. Been really good dicing up that center.
Maya Daly cleaning up in the midfield there after the Zags were looking to mount another attack, another wave. This match is delicately poised. I don't anticipate, it doesn't seem like this is a game that's going to end 1-1, Keely.
Yeah, with the amount of opportunities we've seen thus far, likely to be more, and opportunities for goals are right there. We've seen both teams knocking on the door. This game has really kept us on our toes. It seems every other minute we're mid calling something, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a shot from distance, something hits off the crossbar. A fun game to be watching as a fan, to be calling in the booth. No doubt a fun game to be playing in, I'm sure.
Had a substitution there with Paige Alexander, number 19, entering the match in place of Marissa Garcia. Two players that they seem to have had similar playing styles and even player roles today. Lima picking up the ball, creating space, looking to shoot.
Cal continuing to look for these deeper shots in the second half especially. I think there could be good interest in them in taking one more touch, one more pass into the box, just getting a little bit closer, kind of make those opportunities a little bit easier for them.
50-50 tackle there in the air, or coming together there in the air. It's Caitlin Rigg there, who's able to run it off after coming together with Briggs.
Gives Gonzaga a good opportunity to reset. Looks like they're going to push their lines up and try one on this set piece. Ooh, good ball whipped in.
Confident goalkeeping there.
McManus. Yeah, confident coming off her line today. She's been really good in that area, coming out to get the ball when it's kind of hanging out there. So you love to see a goalkeeper that's assertive and kind of trying to take control, especially in those moments. And, you know, for her, this is her first start too. So it's good to see that confidence right off the bat. I think that if you're a Cal fan, that makes you feel good knowing that, you know, why not playing today, but you have someone in the net who feels confident. Ooh. King back on that right flank, just continuing to use that speed and 1v1 ability to get around the corner. Lima hunting for that fourth one. She wants one.
If you were a betting person, you wouldn't bet against her getting a fourth one. She scored in every game that they played in thus far. And this is the type of match that I think both head coaches will be looking for someone to step up and be a game winner. With 15 minutes to go, there likely will be someone who does that. Should be interested to see who does.
Both teams have had a lot of looks so far, so I think it's just going to come down to a special moment here to get the edge. Here's Whitaker back on the ball, looking to get some of her first touches as a Bear. 2 balls on the field. Get one of those out of there. No ball girls today, so the Cal staff is down there trying to help out.
Gonzaga substitution in the game, number 22, Alexis Parker. Out of the game, number 21, Caitlin Rigg.
Alexis Parker re-entering the match in place of Caitlin Rigg. Parker came in the first half and made a difference. Her coach will be looking to see her do similarly in the second half. This ball is played out wide to McLean. McLean pushes it back across to Briggs, who finds Heels on the left here. Using the left, that's a good cross. That's a dangerous cross. Finds Wright. Wright's touch lets her down at the wrong time. She had a chance there at the back post. She was in a great position. Ball just popped up on her, and she wasn't able to bring it down.
Continue to see Cal attacking from the flank. That left foot of Hills, so dangerous, whipping balls in. That one makes its way to the back post to King. Not quite able to get there, but putting pressure on the Gonzaga back line. They're looking to settle here and kind of rebuild, it looks like.
It's a lovely ball, sprayed with the outside of the foot by Michaela Werner. Now, you love that pass. That's a football player's pass. That's a soccer player pass.
It's a pretty one.
That's a great pass as well by McLean. Almost Lima using her pace. She has a chance. Maybe too heavy of a touch for Lima. Lima doing all the hard work and the sprinting. Her touch just going into the box was a little too heavy, Keels. I know you know a lot about that as a striker.
It's that last touch is so crucial and so hard when you're running as quickly, especially as she is. It's so easy to get a heavy touch on the ball with the speed she's coming in at. And she almost got to that one too. It was last second kind of swept up by Town, but a great opportunity there again from Cal. She is so dangerous getting behind the lines. It's hard to emphasize how much of an impact she has for the Cal offense in that area especially. You see good ball from McLean kind of earlier in the half, just springing it forward, and something that back lines I think that it's especially hard to deal with Lima is how quick her closing speed is. You saw when the ball came in, just a defender checked, saw her, thought she had time to kind of turn the ball out. Lima comes all the way around the left side, runs all the way around her, still is quick enough to get there and keep that in play. She looked a little, I think that was number 4, Werner, looked a little shocked when she felt Lima on her left side, thinking, wait, I just saw her on the right side. How did she get over here so quick?
Yeah.
You can't really give her any time or let that ball squeak out. She usually finds a way to get a touch on it. She's knocking on the door. We've been saying it. She wants a 4th one, and the Bears need one.
Substitution in the game, number 8, Alexis Wright. Out of the game, number 13, Belize King.
Belize King coming off now with Alexis Wright replacing her. Back to Carly Lima. I think if Coach Robin Johnson of the Cal track and field team needs someone for the 100-meter relay team, maybe Carly could sub in.
I like to think that she could. Not an expert in track by all means, but that speed is quite impressive on the field.
Maya Daly with the barbecue chip. I love that all day. I'll take that all day. That was class.
Love that call. Oh, here we go. Kloss on the left side. See what she can do. Oh. Ref's going to say play on. A little bit of a tangle up there.
Maya Daly again. Daly just picking up the ball nicely in the midfield. Looking confident. Dangerous ball. Right.
Daly's been so good in that 6 role, just kind of cleaning things up and kind of getting the ball back into play for Cal. Been strong on both the offensive and defensive side of the ball. Kind of just a steady presence. Don't always notice her, but she's always usually doing something good and kind of helping out in those almost unrecognized ways at times.
Beautiful, beautiful clearance turn pass by Heels. Gonzaga on their heels. Leontini not quite on the same page there with Lima.
Like what I've been seeing out of Wright since she checked in just a couple minutes ago. Great hold-up play in the center forward position. That's something that's fairly new for her. She's often out wide, but really strong holding the ball up and looking dangerous kind of on the turn there as well. Some give and go work. Like to see some different looks. We've seen a lot of different front lines for both teams, but especially the Bears, mixing up some new players and as well as old players, new positions, kind of rotating all three of those forwards throughout the line.
Number 11, Marissa Garcia. Out of the game, number 12, Aaron Ewers.
Garcia took a little break. She'll be back in for the Zags wearing number 11. Their leading goal scorer during their 2023 campaign. Had a couple opportunities tonight. She'll check into what looks to be in the midfield.
Ewers, the goal scorer, making way for Garcia, who looks like she is a goal scorer as well.
Good hold-up play there by Wright. Seeing a lot of that good work by her.
Nima turning the corner. Goal kick called there. Just over 10 minutes to go. We are in the business end of the match here. Any goal that's scored at this point could likely be a game winner. I imagine that both coaches would love to win this match. This is the types of matches that dictate seasons in many respects. When you think about RPI and just opponents that you're playing against, this is an important match for both teams.
Yeah, something that I think is important to note is.
Look at this. This is dangerous.
This could be something here. Oh, almost a good opportunity for the Bears. Oh, they'll kind of keep possession of it. Oh, that's going to be cleaned up by Lee for the Zags. She'll try to get that one out. What you brought up is a great point in that these preseason matches do have a big impact later in the season. Obviously, winning your conference makes you an automatic qualifier for the NCAA tournament. Oh, foul called here on the Bears. This will be a Gonzaga opportunity. But back to that point, it's these, but the conference champions they're tough to come by. These, especially in a conference like the ACC, WCC, very talented, a lot of good teams in there. A lot of times, most teams are looking at an at-large bid, which comes based on RPI, which is overall record, types of opponents, wins, losses. All those things are kind of go into consideration when those rankings are made. And so it's games like this where you're playing a good team in both these sides that could help make the difference of a couple points up or down that could decide your season. So these games are almost more important than they seem in a lot of ways.
Yeah, this is out of conference match, but definitely not in preseason anymore. Preseason is over. This is the season. But when you're playing against good opponents like this, you want the victory. And both teams are battling for that now.
That they are. And for those of you who have the rest of the afternoon, evening open, we see the men's teams are showing up. Doubleheader today. The men will be kicking off at 4:30 against Denver. So if you're around, stick around and join us for some more soccer. That'll be their home opener. So big matchup for them.
Maya Daly winning the ball, picking it up nicely in the midfield, sliding, tackling, doing all the things that you want a six to do. Carly Lima, strong, winning a corner for her team at a critical time when the 82nd minute. These are the times that determine outcomes of matches.
Yes, now's the time to go, I think, if you're both teams. This is the time to maybe push an outside back forward a little bit. Put that extra effort in and try to snag a couple last few corners, a set piece, anything like that. They're going to have Hills come all the way over to take this one with the left foot in swinger. We've seen this left foot before. It's dangerous. We'll see what she can do now.
This is a dangerous ball. Could it be?
Ooh. Just a in swinging a bit too much there. Kind of goes right over the crossbar and out of play.
A little bit too much curl on that one. You see Miriam Hills making her way back to her left back position. Gonzaga now slowing the pace down just a little bit. Leontini winning the header, but only as far as Lee.
Seeing that pressure from the Cal front line. Now's the time to put it on, and they've been good about that. They've been dangerous in that counterattack area, winning balls off a back line and going to goal. They'll look to keep that up moving in the end of this half. I think you've seen a little bit of a different offensive set from Gonzaga, a little bit more build play, kind of trying to work around the back and then through their midfield, then out wide, a little bit slower build-up. But now's the time to go for both teams with only less than 8 minutes to go.
Maya Daly again. This time finding Lima, who is double marked there. She beat one player, but couldn't find her way around or covering Michaela Werner. Doing well there for the Bulldogs. Beautiful afternoon here. Beautiful afternoon for soccer.
It is, and it's been an exciting matchup. Fun to watch. Oh, seeing just a little bit of, just a teaser of magic there from Garcia.
Dangerous ball.
Ooh.
Boone wins the header. Could be a shot. Good looking shot.
You see Gonzaga trying to get a couple more opportunities out of this one here as the game's winding down. Good work from Boone in the back line, holding steady there, as well as Daly trying to kind of hold it down. See what to
Lima's
spring
asking
into
for
Lima.
it. 1-on-1. Looking to cross it. That's a beautiful ball. Putting the ball in a dangerous, dangerous area if you're a Gonzaga Bulldog, hoping to protect your goal. That was a dangerous ball there by Lima. Great cross.
In the game, number 13, Belize King.
That right side,
Relieving
Lima,
number 32,
using that
Kendra
speed and skill, just kind of gets her defender held up, able to get around the corner, get a great ball across, and just not able to find the back end of it. They'll make a substitution, get King back into the game, wearing number 13 on that left side. Look to utilize her speed to get on the end of some of those crosses from Lima in the last couple minutes here. Here's King.
Here's King. Wins a corner. We're in the 86th minute.
You can see the energy is high
Corner
here.
kick count.
Starting to see people jog into those balls as they're out of bounds. You know, they can tell the clock's ticking down, and both teams looking for a goal, still 1-1. Might be an opportunity here. The last one that she took
Leontini.
almost made it in. Good clearance there by Town. She's been strong, kind of keeping out some real close opportunities for the Bears. Cal's going for it. You can see that Boone, who's at center back, playing all the way up on that right side right now. Just one sole defender back in Briggs.
Counter-attacking opportunity here for Gonzaga. McLean. Tackling, looking for the ball. Maybe got a little bit more man than ball.
Yeah,
Player
that'll
than
be-
ball, but the referee calls a foul for that. If you're the Golden Bears, you consider that a good foul by McLean.
Yep. I think it's a smart decision to kind of slow that down. You know, you only have one true defender back at the moment with Briggs at that time, so not a bad tactical decision there.
Good header by Maya Daly.
Here's Lee for the Zags. She'll look to try to create something here.
Good looking
Not
run.
able to yet.
That's a good
Oh.
shift and into space. Can Lima use her speed to get across her? Lima using her speed. Can right? Lima? Right?
Oh.
Right?
So persistent, that Cal attack. You see Lima running through the lines. Great ball in by Kloss, just finding Lima almost on the front foot in between two players. She's able to get in. Good defensive play there by the Zags to stop her. But then a second wave, Alexis right behind her, ready to pick that ball up. And it looked like she went to crack a shot with the right, but Lima was actually down, so she kind of had to pull that back to the left. Good little skill there to try to get it over to her left side. Gets a shot off with the left, but a little bit of a tough angle with her weak foot. But a good opportunity. Oh.
Leontini. Whew.
Look at that skill, the spin move out of there.
That was class. The way she took the ball, it was whipped to her with pace, and she brought it down nicely.
It was.
And then pivoted to create space for herself.
There's King on the run. Into right. Oh.
Persistent efforts by the Golden Bears. They're battling. You get the sense, Kitty, that if there's a girl score, the top, if you will, of the stadium is going to come off with the eruption because both teams really are poised. The battling is close, right?
Yeah.
And I think they both would value and need this win, right, to sort of ignite their season.
Mm-hmm. And there's been such good opportunities on both sides, really.
Minute and a half to go. Could there be a game winner before the end?
Oh, good opportunity here.
This is danger!
Oh, a good look by Kloss right there. Just so close. Leontini sees her streaking down the left side center, slips her in. She's able to get the ball on her right, her dominant foot, and get a good shot off there near the top of the box, but just wide to the left. I think she might want that one back. Maybe just try to get that one a little bit more on frame and see if maybe even clean up for Lima or Wright, who's kind of right there. And we have someone down on the right side. They'll stop the clock in the 88th minute. The last 10 minutes have been eventful, to say the least.
Yeah, it's been a feverish finish. Lots of action.
Substitution in the game number 5, Andy Boyden out of the game number 14, Amelia Severn.
It has.
Boyden joining there, freshman there from Salt Lake City. Seen action, replacing Amelia Severn. Neither team has backed down from the opportunity to take the match by the scruff of the neck and try to squeeze out a victory.
No, I think this is the most attack we've seen from both teams, arguably in this last part of this second half. No surprise. Both teams would benefit greatly from a win here. And you're seeing a good effort on both sides.
Great
Here's
ball.
here's the Zags here in the last minute of play.
Asha McLean has had a good game.
Yes, that's a big stop
tackle.
there for McClin.
Big tackle. If you need McGuire, you're grateful for that tackle. That's a potentially game-saving tackle there.
You are. We talked about how dangerous Garcia is, too. She gets in that 1v1. McClin comes up big to make a stop there. Garcia back on the ball now. She's going to look for one. Ooh, good grab there.
Good save. 30 seconds, Keely.
McManus trying to punt this one out, give Cal maybe one last look at this. Here's King on it.
King looking to use her pace, and she does. Make an amazing run. May have had just too heavy of a touch there. Ball goes out for a throw. Clock is running, 18 seconds to go. Anything's possible, 15 seconds. Asking questions, asking for the ball, running out of space and time.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And your final score, Cal
And
1,
that
Gonzaga
is
1.
the end of the half there.
Fans, thanks so much for joining us. Join us on Sunday with